Hello, it's Pop in the garden again. I'm out here picking tomatoes, watering tomatoes, waiting on the rain. The rain comes, I turn the water hose off. If it don't, I just let the water run. That's what makes the plants grow. And if we're gonna have a good garden, we're gonna have to take care of it regardless. Might have to spend a little money, but we get such reward back. And I tell you what, I can't get over these squash plants and this okra. And I'm gonna show you something what not to do. I watered these during the day and it was hot. And now my tomatoes are trying to, the leaves turning yellow on the bottom, is what I'm trying to say. Now I put out cow manure and compost, and the tops of them look real well. I believe they'll come back out of it. They just having a little time to get things straight. And that's the way everything is. You know, we got to take a little time to get everything back straight again. So I'm going to just keep on keeping on, and I'm going to let God do the watering. Maybe we'll hear it a little bit, but if he don't, he give me a water hose to lay down in the middle. So either way, it's good. My corn's starting to come off. This is ambrosia. Y'all probably heard a lot about this ambrosia that I planted. And really, of all the sweet corn, this is truly the one that I love. And the ears are starting to mature. They're not all the way yet, but they make a good ear of corn. I mean, that there is just, I couldn't ask for anything more better. I got 2 rows here and I got 2 rows over there, and it just seems to do better than the peaches and cream. I don't know. So I probably come another year, that's all I'm going to plant is ambrosia. I imagine, unless the good Lord or my wife changes my mind. You know how that goes. But anyhow, I just want to put this video out, tell y'all what to do and how not to do. As from my experiences now. No, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to, well, look at there, I got a pot okra on that plant. It's coming on. We're gonna have us some okra and tomatoes, for long, and I can hardly wait. That's one thing that I truly love, other than just a good sliced tomato on a sandwich, is okra and tomatoes. But there's my little squash coming. And I won't stress heavily again, compost and cow manure. Oh, these peas I watered them the other day, they still hadn't come up yet. But I figure they're gonna come on up here in just a little bit. It won't be long. Pea takes a little while to come up. So don't lose hope, don't lose faith. And see, the bell pepper plants, I watered them that same day, and they just as pretty as green as they can be. So maybe the variety of tomatoes I got are not heat tolerant. I guess they don't like a whole bunch of heat. Let me just see what kind these are right quick. Red beefsteak, heirloom tomato, indeterminate. They not as well, they are, but they pretty and green. It's only the bottom, like the bottom 2 leaves, and the ground's cracked. So I guess I would just put some more water on it, being it's a beautiful cloudy day. You know what I mean? But the good Lord supposed to bring some storms this evening, and people say, well, why water before a storm? Well, that's like anything else. Do we want to trust in luck or we want to trust in God? And I'm going to let you go with that and ponder that a while. And I'll see y'all again later on at Pop in the Garden. And as you can see, my tomatoes are loaded down as usual with that compost cow manure. I can't take the credit for it. But them are determined tomatoes, and they are making. So I don't believe it's anything you can do to make that tomato come back to life once it goes to barren. I mean, it starts dying at the bottom and it starts producing. And Lord, if I don't get another tomato, if another bloom don't come on them tomatoes, I have got my money's worth, I guess you call it. But I am proud anyway. So, we can't eat the vines no way. So don't fret if anything like that happens to you. And my squash still making. I planted them way back right after the last frost, and they still making. They kind of yellow, but like I said, you can't eat the plant, so why fret over it? Just think about what the goodness God has given you. See, there's some. I said I was gonna let you go, but I just keep talking, don't I? See, there's some big fine peppers under there, under that big bush. And these bell peppers are amazing. I've never grew any bell peppers that big, and it's up to my knee. They're knee tall and bushed out pretty. And it's what, like I was telling y'all the other day, and I'm gonna close. Like I was telling y'all the other day, you can water this middle, and it'll run over to this middle if the ground is loose underneath that plant. You keep the ground loose, tiller it up real good. And, well, I like to run a metal buster and break it wide open, and then come back with my tiller and tiller it, and then come back and plant them in the ground, and then roll it up with my rake. But anyhow, you can see it's oozing out underneath that plant. So that's telling me them plants are getting all the good water and the cow manure and nutrients that it needs. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all go once again. Pop in the Garden. And there's my them squash. Leave me a quick note and tell me what them are. My daughter loves them. But anyway, if you are not subscribed to Papa in the Garden, please do it. It won't take but a second to go over there and just subscribe to Papa in the Garden. And like some of the videos if you like them. If you don't like them. But still, you can subscribe and let me know you're out there. Now, sometimes I feel like I'm doing all this, putting all this on here for nothing. There's a watermelon. And I don't want to get discouraged. Well, all that comes from the devil. There's them cantaloupes. And all this grass. Daddy always said, watermelons and cantaloupes make the best, or do best, in grass. Well, I'm fulfilling his yeah. There's all them cantaloupes. We're gonna keep watching on them cantaloupes, okay? All right. And if y'all know, any of y'all know how to make, I'm filming. People make fun of me for saying that, but anyway, I'm filming this on my phone. I didn't bring my camera out. But if any of y'all know how to make this bigger, I got a Android phone, and it makes a little small screen video, and I was wondering how I could expand that. If any of y'all know how to do that, please contact me and let me know, or just leave me a message, or pop in the garden on Facebook, or subscribe to YouTube and leave me a comment there. Thank y'all. It's a blessed day to be with the Lord, and I love hearing. And I would truly, truly appreciate if you will subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to let y'all go. Have a blessed day.